You see, I've been opportunity to coach and mentor people who have gone on to become cloud security professionals. And among those people that I've coached, those that get into the field or land the first role faster than most, they all have one thing in common. I'm going to tell you what that one thing is. The people that do end up getting into the field faster, getting into cloud security faster than most, the one thing they have in common is they start building immediately. They reduce the time from just going to documentation and theory to actual implementation. I know this is something that I've said over and over again. If you follow my page, once you start learning, start building. See, the reason it makes a world of difference for you and it's going to put you on the front foot is immediately you start implementing and building, those concepts you've been studying are going to start making a lot more sense. When those concepts start making a lot more sense, your interviews are going to be a lot more easier for you to get through. When you start building, it's going to make it easier for you to explain to the interview on the other side of that call that you've done this. Okay? That is how you build real world skills. That is how you build your portfolio. That is how you stand out. Start building, immediately you start learning. A good rule of thumb is to do 60-40. Something I did a lot of time in my days, right? When I was coming up in cloud and security generally, is if I have 4 hours to spend in learning for the day, I spend 60% of the time reading my documentation and maybe spend 40% of the time doing my labs. And over time, what happened is I found myself actually enjoying doing the labs more than just the studying. Start building, immediately start learning. And trust me, you're going to be in a better position than most people that are trying to get the same job you're trying to get. And you know why? Because all they do is read.